on the biggest stage in baseball.
Now, it's letting me go to the Outdoor Call Radio Facebook page today.
Yeah, you're gonna have. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to get, go through.
That makes no sense.
One of the most famous human beings in the United States.
Morning, everybody.
And he was willing to get in front of cameras and literally talk about the failure of his bladder and how it affects his day-to-day life. Some humans we know have too much.
It's just one of those where
a lot more humans we know
it's not recognizing something, it's not connecting. Someone's not doing the right thing on their end.
Position like that and have to face that situation going forward.
Need to turn it that way more.
From 10 to noon Eastern,
there you go.
On ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Amber and Ian. I'll never understand why you hold out, because I want to be in front of the people that I want my money from and remind them how great I am. So when somebody screws up in practice of my position, and I'm over here riding a bike on the sideline, guess what?
You're good.
My position coach.
What's up, everybody?
My head coach can look over and go, damn, we missed that guy.
It's ridiculous.
I've never understood why you're not in front of the people you want money from.
Weeknights at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Yeah.
It's like,
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN. A Des Moines Media Group station.
The following show on 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
Do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning all across the good old USA. Good morning, Scotty, down there in Oklahoma. Good to see you. Show's brought to you in part by our good friends over there at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. $60 a month, gets you 1 month free when you pay for a year. 12 by 50 assigned spots, secure gates, 24/7 cameras, discount for multiple spots. Keep all my stuff down there. It's always clean. It's always easy to get in and out of there. And Tracy, Dick, and Danielle do a great job. If you need a place to put your stuff, give them a holler at 515-822-1362, and they'll take good care of you. August 2nd, we're 1 month closer to the Burr months. Good morning, Tony. And you know me, if you've been listening to the show for the last 24 or 25 years. I'm trying to think. We've been on the air 27 in St. Louis, so we've been on the air here 25 years. I'm losing track.
losing it.
If you've been listening any of that time, you know how much I love the Burr months. When we get into September, October, November, December, it takes forever to get here, and then as soon as we get to them, they're gone, which is just stinky. Good morning, Tony. How's it going? So we got a lot to talk about today. Dave Bloom's going to be on at 8 o'clock for a little gun talk. It's just Andrew, you, and I until then. If you want to call in, you can. 314. No, that's St. Louis. Don't call 314. 515-244-1350. 515-244-1350. Or you can message me if you got questions on the Imperial RV live stream that we're doing on the Outdoor Call Radio Facebook page. See, and I was telling Andrew before we went on the air, last week it would not let me put it on the Outdoor Call Facebook page. It had me go to Dan Young. This stuff drives me nuts.
Yeah,
Morning, Chris.
I wish I could tell you if there was a rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind rules. We all have rules, but let's
Let's all figure out those rules so we can enforce them.
Let's keep it on the same page, people. Today at 8 a.m., Dave, I'm reminding my buddy Dave Bloom. Today at 8 a.m. for the show. I'm texting as we speak. So I did that. Morning, Brant. 1 more month, buddy. Hey, Brant, I got something you're going to want to try to win today. Andrew, is that seasoning or stuff right there? Look,
it's the mine.
No. Go around your computer. Yeah, the brine.
This is mine.
No, it's not yours.
No.
That is not. That brine is not mine. Brant, look at that. Game Bird Poultry today. I'm giving this away. Brant, you should be jumping all over that. Listening
on that, Brant.
Yeah, Brant's actually listening on the radio. Morning, Jeff. Good morning, Pete. Good to see everybody. Yeah. August Roadside Survey started today or yesterday, huh? Yeah. If you listen to Buck Talk Radio on Wednesday, I've got Jim Coffey on. We're going to talk. I had somebody, well, I'll tell you exactly who it was. His name is, if I kept it, Tyler Derringer. Tyler sent me an email. He said, "Hey, Dan, I have a question for you. I don't know if you could discuss this on the show, but how common is it for a doe to have triplets?" And I thought that was a very good question. So uh, I told Tyler that we're going to have DNR Joe Coffee on Buck Talk Radio on Wednesday, and we're going to talk about how often does have triplets and doe twins.
Right.
That brine is great for Thanksgiving turkey. Scott, that stuff is good for any game bird, poultry, you name it, man. That high mountain stuff is amazing, buddy. Good morning, John. Hey, the fall festival's going on. John's up at the fall festival up at Pine Lake. Yeah, we had the Prez from the IBA on last week talking about that. Yeah. Boy, what a nice weekend to shoot the IBA Fall Festival too. It'd be nice. Boy, I tell you what, I went out, what was that, Thursday? And I did some weed whacking behind the house with all this rain and stuff. We've got like a drainage area behind our house that me and my other neighbors have. It's like a retention pond, but it's not a pond, it's a drainage thing. And it's our property, but the city has an easement on it. So it's like, okay, so I guess nobody's going to come and take care of this. So we all do it. So anyway, long story short, I went out there and I weed whacked all this stuff, but you should see all the crud coming out of the storm sewers. Whenever we have a heavy rain, the storm sewers, I don't know what it's doing, but it's kicking all this stuff out. I thought it was blowing in there, but I think it's coming from the rainwater. So I called the city and I was like, "Hey, you guys know this is going on over here?" "Well, that's not our responsibility. That's Hubble Realties." I call Hubble. "Hey, Hubble, do you guys know this is going on?" "Well, that's not our responsibility. It's the city." So I went out there and said, "Okay, I see how this is going." So I went out there and just picked up 5 bucket trash, and I don't know what they're going to do about that, but I would think we've been there 5 years. So I hope to God that thing doesn't fail, and we're going to be fine because we're up on a hill. But it's like you people need to get this stuff figured out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No one wants to take the responsibility, but they want the credit.
Well, yeah. And it's like, okay, whatever. And so, and like I said, we cut the grass. I don't have a problem with that. And, just maintain all that stuff. That's, because we want the house to look nice. But yeah, I definitely don't want to have and we've had exorbitant amount of rain lately,
Mm-hmm.
So, that usually tends to atrophy or make the stuff worse. Good morning, Root. Good morning. So August roadside survey is going on. We got all them. They're doing 99 routes, and they're checking all that. So it's going to be interesting to see how our pheasant and quail population and the bunny rabbits and whatever else they check while they're doing that. So that's going on right now, and a lot of folks are just starting to. Hey, and I told you guys this last month. If you are needing to get a string or cable, something done on your crossbow or your bow, you gals have got to get those in before October. Don't do that to your bow shops. Right now, it's slow. Well, it's going to start picking up now since it's August, because we have the urban season start September 15th. But right now, it's been slow, and those bow shops need the money. They need that money coming in to pay bills. So get your stuff in now. And don't wait till September or 2 days before the season starts, because you're going to want your stuff. And if you don't do that, Dan's your dad.
What?
Good morning, Dad. Okay, Bob says good morning, Dad. Hi, Bob. How you doing, son? And then Rupert goes, Dan's your dad. I see what they did there. He meant to say Dan. Yeah, don't boil with Todd. He's always got to pick on everybody. Yeah. What was I talking about?
I got lost with the.
I don't know what the hell. Just get your stuff in now, so you got your stuff in, and don't get mad at the bow shops and all that other fun stuff. Same thing with your shotguns and stuff. Get your stuff in there now. I have no idea what I just did there. Good morning, Dan. I hate this voice texting. I hear you. Good morning, Tony. Tony said his food plot's coming up. Well, that's good. That's good. Man, the corn's doing good. The corn's 7-8 feet tall. Did you see that out there, Andrew?
I honestly, it was supposed to be. Well, isn't it supposed to be knee high 4th of July?
I have no idea. I don't know. It's
just
big.
like,
All I know is it's
you
big.
get lost in the corn now.
It's tall.
It is tall.
Yeah, it's going to be fun trying to get out there and move around the farm because it's get those cameras out there. I still haven't got my cameras out yet.
Dude, what's up?
Jenny's going to have another surgery Monday.
Oh.
So I had to take Jen. Well, I didn't have to, but we've been taking Jenny to the doctors, and I got sick yesterday. I'll be honest with you. I was in bed pretty much all day yesterday. I don't know what hit me, but I don't know if I ate something that was bad or what. But I mean, it was horrible. I couldn't hold nothing down all day. So I hope you all never have to put up with that, what I did. But I just haven't had time to get out there. So Bob, you're good, man. Don't worry about that voice texting. So I'm going to give that brine away. Brown. Yeah. Yeah, you put that bird in that brown. No, it's the brine. And then I've got a Grizzly Cooler cup grip to give away today. Yeah, I don't think we've given one of these away on the show yet. Look at that. You like it? You do a lot of cans, your beverages? Well, this is really cool. Grizzlies came out with some really neat stuff lately. I like their. This is, you put your little can in there and it keeps it cold. Look at that, boy. Nice and packaged. Yeah, we'll give that away today, too. Andrew, 12 days until the draft.
Who's counting?
I've been counting for 140 days.
You have.
Since I reactivated the league. So I'm ready to see what's going on. Boy, I tell you what, if you're a Cowboys fan, which I don't know any Cowboys fans, but Mike Parsons wants out.
Saw that.
Scary Terry McCulley wants out of Washington. They're not going to trade those guys.
No.
So if they sit out, man, that's on them.
Well,
not the players, the teams.
Unfortunately, I mean, we all know that. Sorry for any Cowboys fans out there, but we all know the Cowboys, along with the great leadership of Jerry Jones, are going to be a dumpster fire for quite a while.
Yeah.
And so he's not. Parsons doesn't have very much leverage at this point, so I feel sorry for him.
That was the highlight of my day yesterday when I was running to the bathroom every 20 minutes. I was watching YouTube and stuff, and I had all these guys with Micah Parsons jerseys just crying, and their wives are trying to console them.
Yep. I mean,
yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's in the end, I know when the Cowboys are doing good, it's good for the game because they're a big brand. But you know what? I'm okay with them not doing so well.
Yeah, I feel bad for if you're a Cowboys fan. Cowboys used to be a prolific team, man. But as long as Jones is in there, they had owners. My brother and I talk about that all the time. Our condolences to the Allison family. Chris lost his son this week. Larry and Ryan went down to Mississippi and they for the services, but very sorry to hear that Chris's son lost. I don't know what was going on, and I didn't want to ask, but he was a young man. He wasn't very old, and he just Hayden Ashley. And I know they're going to be. I just can't imagine losing my kid. I feel so. That's just not the way things are supposed to work. We're not supposed to bury our kids. So that's just not good.
Yeah.
Good morning, Steven. How you doing? Rick Johnson. Good morning, Dan. Put in the turnips yesterday. Rick's got his brassicas in for his fall food plots. There you go. I'm telling you. 60 or 90 days before first frost. So if you are into putting fall food plots, now is your time to get them in. And you got the moisture to do it, so I would definitely get them in if you can. Radishes, turnips, beets, sugar beets. Get those brassicas out there, and that way you're gonna. And what's not, people go, why are you putting out that in the fall? Well, because when it gets cold, those turnips and stuff, they turn to sugar, and those deer will come for miles eat those. So I planted my fall. I can't read today. My fall food plot yesterday too. There you go, Steven. That's awesome. I haven't done anything. But yeah, you want to get those brassicas. Any kind of brassica is going to be good for the fall. And you can go to Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products and go check all that. They got a ready plot, which is a food plot in a bag. All you have to do is get out there and dig it in, and you're good to go. You can hand broadcast that, but that's got brassicas. It's got your legumes in there. It's got your clovers, and I think it's got some peas, some rape, and some other good stuff in there. But right now, I would be putting in your fall food. Clover is always good too because that comes back every year. That's always good. Local company here in PA. Steven's using a local guy. Nothing wrong with that. Local's good. Yeah, 7:14 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Andrew, how was your week?
Pretty busy, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting my classroom all set up, and I'm getting broadcasting, and I went to a Braves game on Tuesday, and so it was just like slowly built up as the days went on.
Where was there a Braves game at?
I went to Kansas City. A bunch of teacher friends and I went down to KC, and we. By the way, if you haven't gone, Arthur Bryant's Barbecue.
Yeah.
It was great. We loaded up way too much there. Then it did a brewery tour, a Boulevard Brewery in Kansas City, and that was pretty fun to learn about that. And then went off to the game.
Did you sprint into Ted Lasso while you were there?
Tried.
They were filming in Kansas City.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't. We didn't see anybody there. Certainly not at the brewery. So
yeah, that's all right. Well, good. I'm glad you had a chance to go watch the AAA team.
AAA team. There's the dig. There's the dig.
Yeah, did you see all the tribute to Ryan Sandberg this week? That was awesome. I'll tell you what, man, I'll never get over him hitting those 2 home runs off Bruce Sutter.
You know what?
Yeah. I grew up a Cardinals fan because I grew up in St. Louis. But I mean, the Cubs Cardinal rivalry was just a good, friendly, good fan rivalry. And I loved Harry Carey. My dad loved Harry Carey. And if you don't know who that is, kids, he was like their old-time announcer.
That would be a shame if you don't know who that is.
Yeah, Harry Carey's the guy that started a 1, a 2, take me out to the ball. That was Harry. Anyway, yeah, I just couldn't believe that Ryan Sandberg passed away. That he was young. He was a good man. He was a heck of a ball player. I will always tip my hat to Ryan Sandberg. He was definitely a good ball player. So, and when he managed the iCubs here in town, what was that, 2010? I think it was around there. The kids were, what was that, 15 years ago? So Danny and Riley was really small. Riley was only 3 or 4 at the time. But, I took him out to the iCubs. I love taking the kids to iCubs games. But when he was there, I will always say I watched him after the game, and that man stood there for an hour after every game and signed autographs. He was always so gracious with the fans, and I respect people like that. I just really do.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I still had another guy get on to me about naming deer this week. I said, man, I really don't name deer. He goes, I said, I don't see the problem in it. I talked about this on Buck Talk Radio a couple weeks ago. If someone wants to name their deer, let them name their deer. Some people get excited about that. I named a deer Stickers a couple years ago because he had stickers everywhere. He had stuff growing all over the place. And, but I don't name every buck, and, now Philip and Larry and them guys, those guys do that, but, that's to each their own, right? I don't see the problem in it. I don't see. Dave Bloom just gave me a thumbs up, so we're good for gun talk. Speaking of that, hey, did you see Modern Spartan Systems came out with a brand new suppressor cleaning deal? If you've got a suppressor, go to modernspartansystems.com and check out that suppressor kit. You really need to clean that and maintain that for optimum efficiency. So make sure you do that. I'll talk to Dave about that early at 8 o'clock. Remind me to bring that up.
Will do.
All right, I guess I need to take a break.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Hey, are you in the market for a new RV this year?
Grab some
Here's a
real quick.
place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation. Or
What's everybody doing today?
over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth wheel.
Well, I tell you what,
from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport,
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo.
That's no fun, man, when you just can't even lay down because you're just running to the. That is no fun. So I hope whatever I ate, I hope you guys don't ever get that. I still don't understand what I got, what happened.
You might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online.
Hey, good for you, Chris. Yeah.
That's Imperial RV.
Chris is at the Iowa Speedway for that big NASCAR event. There you go, buddy.
To last a lifetime.
Strings and cables make or break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that does not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need gas bow strings. They're stable.
Everybody looks like they've been having fun on that.
Cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gas bow strings made in Clay City, Kentucky, and family operated. So next time you order a new bow or replace your strings and cables, try Gas Bow Strings and shoot with confidence. Check them out at your local dealer or online at gasbowstrings.com.
At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your
So
family's financial.
we got that Ozonics contest going. I started in June, and the deal was you had to buy jerky or Patriot Paws in June, July, and August. We lost a couple people because they didn't buy anything in July. So if you're in that contest and you did June and July, make sure you buy something this month at Valor or Patriot Paws, because your odds of winning are pretty good.
American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
I think we only got like 10 or 12 people in that deal. So, and we just lost a couple. I'll have to do something else for them because I kind of hate doing. I kind of feel bad, but I mean the rules are the rules.
Try Cookies barbecue sauce for a treat. Cookies barbecue sauce is the barbecue sauce America loves to eat.
What'd you forget?
In these times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and comfortable.
What are you? Zelda, Super Mario Kart? What do you call them?
I wish.
To schedule a check on your current heating and cooling systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue.
You guys got any questions or anything you want to talk about? Because it's kind of slow this time of year.
Residents and businesses for over
Let me know.
70 years. They offer 24-hour service and
Boy, Rupert's got some good stuff coming out. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I'll tell you as soon as I can tell you.
You can tell me that.
I can't tell you because then they'll hear you.
Sorry, guys. I tried.
One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling.
Yeah, you are, Scott.
Under your roof.
Good morning, Jake.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cart, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of new onward cars, as well as a good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf carts in all types of price ranges. Available with fancy wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Carts. Let the folks
You going to the fair?
handle your golf cart needs.
You're going to the Iowa Fair?
Website for complete inventory at
Good luck.
speedsgolfcars.com.
You gotta dip your
They changed the rules this year. You can actually take food and beverages in. Well, I bet the food people aren't happy about that.
I like to line up all my favorite sauces so that in every bite I have a different flavor. Then with the tenderness of the chicken, the juiciness of it, it's all there.
And for me, I like to mix my sauces so I get a little tang and I get a little sweetness all in one bite.
That's what makes it for me. Like that's what does it for me.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the summer of Chick-fil-A chicken strips and
You
sauces.
can't get to any of the artless stuff at all.
Paid for their testimonials.
Going fishing is something we look forward to all week. We all want to
don't
be
have
better
others
at it
anymore.
and use the best gear available.
Our
Gear that will
stuff,
help
no,
us
because
feel the
that's what
bite
Joe
better
said. You
and
can't.
give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out.
When the Iowa Deer Classic gets here next year, and you come to the booth, you're going to be shocked at what you're going to see.
On Des Moines Sports Leader, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. I was telling everybody, Todd Rupert's got some stuff coming out. He's going to introduce it to Deer Classic, and it's going to blow your socks off. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's going to blow your socks off. We're going to do a grunt call contest with him here pretty quick. So I need to get done with these other 2 contests I'm doing, and then we'll start doing I will tell you this, we are going to give away a deer shoulder mount away to from Jeremy over at Racks and Tracks Taxidermy in Knoxville. And you're going to have a couple ways you can win. He is going to be a distributor for Weeby Knives. So I don't know if Jeremy's got his knives in yet or not, but if you go and buy a Weeby knife over there at Racks and Tracks, he will put you in the drawing. Now, you can also get into the drawing by listening to the shows, and we're going to qualify a couple people, and we'll give that away. We'll probably start doing that in October, and we'll give it away in middle or end of December. Okay? And then that way you can get everything certified and whatever. So I would go ahead and I don't know if Jeremy's got any. I'm sure he could write your name down, your phone number and stuff. And I would get in there and buy a couple knives. You can do 1 entry per knife if you buy it from Racks and Tracks Taxidermy. And he will get that to me, or you can just try to get on the show, and we'll qualify you on the air. That way you got something, you can do that way. But I know that's what we're going to do, and I was excited. I took him over a couple Weeby knives, and he flipped out on them. So, and he does good stuff. He's actually doing a walleye. I have never gotten a fish mounted. I've been blessed to catch some really nice walleyes over the years. And I said, "Hey, Jen, do you mind if I get a walleye replica done?" And she goes, "Nope, I don't care." So I went ahead and I took some pictures off my memory albums, and I sent them to Jeremy, and he did some measurements. It's neat how they can do that off a picture. It's neat how they can do it. But anyway, he ordered the form, and he's going to do a 30-inch walleye replica for me. Can't wait to get that back. I've been wanting one of those for a long time. I don't know why I've never done that before. I've always gotten my deer mounted, and I got my first Grand Slam. I got pretty much all my bears done, but I just never got a fish. So that's going to be fun to have a walleye hanging.
There you go.
Yeah.
And it won't sing to you.
No, it's not like a billy bass. That'd be kind of fun if it did. Well, Wally the walleye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Good old Wally.
Yeah, I was sitting in the lake just watching them swim. The next thing I know, my head jerked then, and then I went up, up, up.
That might be a hit.
See, all the big fish, Gary yelled at me. Well, he didn't yell at me, but I always put them back, because I was always told that that's the broodstock fish. But apparently, the fine folks at the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources are wanting you to keep at least one of those big fish now. If you catch a 29, 30, 31-inch walleye, they want you to keep them. And see, I always thought you should put them back, because the littler walleyes, the 16, 17, 18-inch walleyes, those are the good eating ones, right?
Oh yeah.
And I just didn't want to, I wasn't going to mount it, but I always took pictures, and I measure them, I got my little red walleye board. What do they call that thing? A trophy trough? I think it's a trophy trough is what it's called.
If not, we should name it that.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. It's gonna be nice to have one in the office. So, David says, "Good morning from Cedar Rapids, my friend. Going ahead to Northeast Iowa on a little road trip today." Well, David, it's good seeing you, and thank you for checking in. I appreciate that. I do. Let's see. Jake wants to know, what is an ozonics? An ozonics is a unit that actually takes. Ozonics actually came from the medical field. The ozone generators have been used in operating rooms forever, and they use them to break down the bacteria and everything at the molecular level. Well, the people at Ozonics, Patty the Perch. There you go, David.
Patty the Perch.
Patty the Perch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, one of the originators of Ozonics, I can't remember if they were a dentist or a doctor. It was one of the two, I think, if I remember right. But that's where that came from, that technology, and that's what an Ozonics unit does. You put it up over your head, and you have it blowing into the wind, and you want the wind to catch you and then go into the ozone layer. And what that does is it knocks all your bacteria, most of your bacteria off, and the deer have a less chance of smelling you. I won't hunt without them. I just love them. Especially bears. Bears actually have a better nose, believe it or not, than a deer does. And it's shocking to me how much especially if it's warm. Bear season's going to start here, September 1st, 2nd, something like that. It's usually warm. It can be warm that time of year. It's been cold a few times up in Minnesota or whatever, but usually it's a little warmer. And you want to run that ozone, man, because them bears will circle you. They're smart. Hear that old brush popping? Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, they know the game. Hunter Education Program opens registration for fall courses. Hunter Education is a mandatory program designed to introduce students to firearm safety and several other lifelong skills that are important in many types of outdoor recreational activities. A person who is 11 years old or older may enroll in a course, but those who are 11 and successfully complete the course will be issued a certificate which becomes valid on your 12th birthday. Get out there, kids, and learn it. They're going to teach you all sorts of things. Safety, woodsmanship, trailing, tracking, all that good stuff, however you want to say it. Hunter education is required for anyone born after January 7th, 1972. In order to purchase a hunting license, Iowa recognizes hunter education certified issued by other states and some foreign nations. If you're going to go hunt other places, you're going to need a hunter ed certificate, folks, if you're out of state. Just letting you know. So get it done.
Get her done.
Go get it done. Oh, let's give away something. Good morning, Jeff, up in New York. I'll let you have the High Mountain Brine or the Grizzly Cooler. Let's do somebody that hasn't won in like 90 days. Let's give everybody a chance to win something. So if you haven't won anything in 90 days, call me up, 244-1350, 244-1350, and I will give you your chance at either that beautiful High Mountain poultry game bird brine, which everybody should use if you're out there doing, well, even if you get wild turkeys, do it. You don't need to do it on your regular turkey because they're already brined, believe it or not. Speed told me that.
Speed knows all.
Speed is a wealth encyclopedia of knowledge at Cookie's barbecue sauce.
There is.
The man knows everything. When it comes to cooking, the man knows what's going on. 244-1350. I'll even let you choose if you want a hunting or a fishing question, and I'll try and make it easy. Okay? Make it super easy. Get you your choice. You can have a hunting or a fishing question. Or you could have you know what? I'll even do a fantasy football question. I don't care. You got 3 barometers there. Parameters.
No.
Barometers.
No.
No fantasy football question? What's wrong with fantasy football question?
Too in the weeds with that.
Hey, fantasy football is life.
Fantasy football.
Yeah, there used to be a guy running around going, "Football is life." Fantasy football. You know, if you ever, it's a Tad Lasso reference, folks.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah, Tad. I always call him Tad because he's a little short. Yeah.
Sorry, I have to interrupt the feed here.
Just he's got the Andrew cam going all over the place, making everybody sick.
There you go.
Yeah.
If you
Why is your all like kind of gray looking? I'm all nice and bright, and you're kind of gray looking.
Gray looking. Well, that's on you.
Not me.
Trying to paint me.
244-1350. Come on, let's go. We got well, make it super easy. If you get in, you're probably gonna win. I mean, I can't guarantee 100%, but I'm 99.9% sure you're gonna win. I mean, that's pretty strong. Tell you what, let me take a break. We'll get your calls lined up. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. 244-1350.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they
No, haven't been fishing, Steve. I've been busy, man. Between taking Jenny to doctor's appointments and keeping the radio stuff going, bud. I've been busy.
Including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife
Can I get your hold on 2 seconds. Can I get your name
at a store near you? Or
who out there is going to buy a grunt call this year? Tell me if you're going to buy a grunt call. Because if you are, I want you to hold off until we do this contest if you can. We'll do it pretty quick. Tell me, give me a thumbs up if you're going to buy a grunt call this year, or if you're in the market for one.
You'll love the fresh hot
flavors like about 3 minutes. We'll be right in with you.
Cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix.
Be right with you.
You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop and Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop.
Get somebody lined up.
You'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and special fundraising for your school. For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515.
What'd you eat at the barbecue place?
Oh, we did a whole group thing. We did a pound of sausage, a pound of brisket, a pound of pulled pork, a pound of their barbecue rub chicken.
Transform your wild game into delicious meals.
Every side on the menu.
Snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has
we all
everything
pitched in $20 and
some of the best tasting sausage,
sounds like
good
food.
Oh,
High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy to use kits
you ever hear that 9 and 9 challenge from the ballpark?
Yeah.
That will produce wild game snacks your
Way too full to eat any hot dogs. I couldn't, like, even after the tour, I could not get.
You ate before you went to the game? That's man.
Well, we ate it like a few hours beforehand, thinking, man, it'll,
Not if you got a pound of brisket in you.
I have a pound of like 5 different meats still in me. Like that's.
I've never been there. I hear it's good.
Oh, it is really good. It's parking's a little hit and miss, but it's pretty good. I would advise it. And then that brewery tour was pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much behind it.
From New Life Counseling Services with offices in Weston
and we
Iowa. I know things can be
caught the game and watched the Brave Blues.
How expensive was Kansas City? How much was a beer?
Anxiety, depression,
$10, $15, 20.
We kind of skirted around. It was like 10 but we went from the already canned. Like, so they were cheaper, but if you wanted to get like,
how much was a big draft?
Yeah, like 15 cents.
Yeah, and see that cost them maybe $2.
Yep.
Yeah. You know? And then how much was a hot dog?
Well, we planned it out to where it was $1 hot dog night.
Oh, okay.
So we ate all hot dogs.
Scott says he's hungry now.
God, I'm hot. Like,
I've never been to Arthur Bryant's, but I've heard it's good. Gates is supposed to be really good too.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, they do pretty good there.
Taping your own hunts is
I would suggest if you go in a big group, just get.
Was it packed?
Farms can help you
When we went there, not as packed, but when we left, there was a line out the door.
At Arthur Bryant's?
Shoulder system is
So
also very
they said that was normal.
During the week?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, all right. On the weekends, you gotta, I swear you have to call in advance. Like, there's, I don't know.
Stiff Arm Elite.
Hard to get a spot in Arthur Bryant's. But, yeah, went there and for David.
There's the tripod and monopod option.
I would.
There you go, Jeff.
Easily within the blind. All models can handle consumer.
All right, 15 seconds. Bucky's up first. There's a caller right now.
Buck.
Buck.
I haven't heard from Buck in a while.
No, it's like, Buck, I think you've been like 160.
Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action. You're listening to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. It's Outdoors Dan, Indoors Andrew, and we're going to the phones. 244-1350, 244-1350. Let's go say hi to Buck. Buck, we haven't heard from you in a while. How you been?
I waited for 90 days to get here.
well, normally it's just 30 days, but I just figured I'd give everybody a chance to get in here that hasn't won in a while. So, you want a hunting or a fishing question?
I'll do a fishing one.
Oh, do a hunting question. I mean, your name's Buck. I can't do a fishing question for a guy named Buck.
Oh, okay. Well, let's roll the dice and go with it then.
All right, say, Dan, I want a hunting question.
Dan,
yeah.
Give me a hunting question.
All right, Buck, I'll do that. now, do you want to win the High Mountain Seasonings Wonderful Game Bird and Poultry Brine, or do you want that Grizzly Cooler Can Cup? Oh, you didn't know about the Grizzly Can Cooler Cup, huh?
No.
Yeah.
What detail is it all about? Just a koozie can cup? Or?
It's a stainless. It's called a grip can. It's a vacuum insulated can that you put your favorite 12-ounce beverage in.
Oh. Well, I might just give a shot after that one.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, the brine's awesome too.
You threw him a wrench here, Dan.
I'm just saying. I'm just making sure he knows all the things that we have.
Hey, if I answer the fishing and a hunting question, let's just parlay them and you give me both.
Yeah, I can't parlay them. Yeah, I thought that was like a parlay was like a.
Let's go for the brine.
Oh, there, Buck, you're awesome. All right. Certain acorns are sweeter than others because they have less tannins or tannic acid in the acorn. Which one of these three is the sweetest according to deer around our area? I did talk to the deer. They told me this was the sweetest. Is it the pistachio acorn? Is it the scrowbrush acorn, or is it the white oak?
White oak.
Dang, ding, dang, dang, dang. Yeah, those other two were just totally fictitious acorns. Yeah. Hey, you got the brine, Buck.
That's awesome. Thank you, sir.
You're gonna love it. Hey, and I use that. We use that stuff all the time, so you're gonna absolutely love it. And Andrew will call you after the show to get your details, and it'll be here waiting for you.
Well, thank you, Dan, and have a good day.
Hey, thank you for listening.
You bet you always do.
All right, appreciate you, Buck.
Bye.
Bye. Wish my dad would have named me Buck. You know, could you imagine having your first name as Buck and then doing an outdoor show for a living? Hey, everybody, it's Outdoors Buck.
Man, it doesn't roll off the tongue like Outdoors Dan.
I think that'd be cool, man.
Because then you can't go ODD.
ODD.
Yeah.
Who calls me that? Somebody calls me that. I can't remember who.
I heard it from somebody.
Morning, Rick Seeker. Jeremy Lee, good morning. I talked about you like 15 minutes ago. Jeremy Lee out there at Racks and Tracks Taxidermy. Oh, all right. Dove season starts September 1st and goes through November 9th. Youth pheasant season is October 18th, the burr months, man. I love the burr months. 18th through the 19th. Rooster pheasant season's October 25th, runs till January 10th. Bobwhite quail, October 25th through the 31st of January. Gray partridge, October 11th through the January 31st. Rough grouse, October 4th through January 31st. Mourning dove, I just told you. Cottontail rabbit, August 30th through February 20th. So bunny season's coming up. Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season. I can't play any of our stuff because we don't have our sound effects or nothing. Migratory game bird, youth waterfall is the north zone is September 20th and 21st. The south zone is October 4th and 5th. Ducks, mergansers, and coots varies by zone and time period. Fall archery is October 1st through the 5th of December and then picks up again December 22nd and runs to January 10th. Spring youth season for turkey is going to be April 10th through the 12th of 26. Spring gun bow season for turkey will be October 13th and 16th of 2026. Deer hunting, the youth is September 20th through October 5th. Archery for deer, October 1st to December 5th, picks up again on the 22nd. Early muzzleloader is going to be October 11th through the 19th. First shotgun will be December 7th through the 11th. Second shotgun will be December 14th through the 22nd. Late muzzleloader will be December 23rd through January 10th. And then you have the non-resident holiday, which will be December 24th through January 2nd. And then you got the antlerless season, which I wish they would get rid of. Why do you want to get rid of that, Dan? Because there's so many bucks that get killed in that because they've dropped their antlers and people aren't paying attention. I would rather them just give out an extra doe tag during the season. But what am I to say? Huh?
Who am I?
Who am I? You know, that's just one old man's opinion. Oh, boy. GameHide came out with some new stuff. Oh, hey, if you're going to buy a Limitic, GameHide.com, they're going to go consumer direct on that stuff from now on. They got a big bundle sale. Somebody emailed me about that this week. They bought a couple bundles. If you're going to buy anything from GameHide, except the Limitic, Outdoors 20 is a code. I can save you some money. Outdoors 20. And but on the Limitic bundles, those are already discounted 21%, so it's not going to work on that. But if you're going to buy, they got a new camo pattern now. It's called a Ascent. And if you the Venetary, I just got some early season shirts, and I got some insulated bibs and a Defender jacket in, and boy, they were really nice. It's got a lot of browns and grays and an open pattern, and it's going to be good around here. It's really going to be good out west, and late season, I think it would be good late season around here too. So go check them out. It disappears in marsh grasses, cut cornfields. Waterfowler, if you're a waterfowler, you're going to love the Herbosa. Those are ones for waterfowling. And that Defender jacket's really nice too. GameHide.com, Outdoors 20. Save you some money. All right, let me take a break. We'll give that Grizzly can away next hour. Am I on track? Am I doing okay?
Well, you could just give it to me.
I'm not giving you that. Yeah. I'm not giving you that.
Yeah, we could probably take a break.
Yeah, and if you missed the first part of the show, we're going to be doing a deer mount giveaway from Racks and Tracks Taxidermy. At least we might have two, but we're definitely doing one. And one way you can win, Jeremy ordered some Weeby knives, and he's going to be a distributor or sell a vendor for them. If you go to Racks and Tracks and buy a knife, you get in the drawing. If you buy two knives, you get two in the drawing. I don't care. You can buy the whole thing. Just you work that out with Jeremy, but he'll get the info to me. Otherwise, we're going to qualify people on the show. It'll be the Racks and Tracks Big Buck giveaway. There you go. Taxidermy, that is. In Knoxville, Iowa. All right. I'll be right back. Ooh, Jeremy got his knives in yesterday. There you go, Jeremy.
Need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over 40 years. Itasca learned over the years.
Just write their names down and their contact info, Jeremy, if they buy something from you, okay? And then when we get ready to do the drawing, I'll get all them from you.
Sir whitetails, riding snowmobile trails, or ice fishing in sub-zero weather. Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures.
So,
Itasca has sizes and styles.
thank you, Jeremy.
You
So we're getting close to hunting season. I'm going to do a couple boot gives away. Itasca boots, hunting boots.
Trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information, or
Probably do that next week or two.
Go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear.
Everybody starts buying their hunting gear about this time of year now, so don't buy boots. You might win a pair.
Let's talk about a story.
I might try to give away 3 pair between now and October.
It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company.
I could do one a month.
Distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor.
Huh?
It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in
12 days, Andrew.
located at 1400 West
12 days, 10 hours, 10 minutes, and 40 seconds. August 14th.
Grocery and other retailers around Iowa.
I don't mind if you have to auto pick. Andrew's going to auto pick.
If it's time to celebrate or just time to sit back and
I can tell you, Andrew's first round pick is going to be Josh Allen.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons.
He's going to take Patrick Mahomes.
Just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes.
Who's going to the fair next week?
Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist. Pure Whitetail is more.
Look like they sold out of a lot of concerts already.
Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out all they have to offer. Scents, hunting gears.
Boy, this would have been the week they had the fair at 70 degrees. Huh?
Opportunities and family.
I think it's supposed to get hot again next week.
Go to purewhitetail.com or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high definition?
Horse show on Friday, we will be there. There you go, Jeremy. Morning, Roger.
ASCAP has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tacticam Fish Cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale.
Y'all set?
We are a full-service gun shop.
Sorry if I ain't yappy this morning, folks. I'm just tuckered out.
Carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines.
Keep talking to keep
self-defense to shooting
away.
I just have no energy.
Folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can.
I knew I had to get to the show
for those who like to
because Andrew couldn't do it without me.
JLM also has
Buck
a
got the
full-time
Brian.
gunsmith network that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from
You need
ammo,
Brian. I got
hearing
Brian.
protection, to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and
I think I got 3 or 4 more left.
at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see
Come
us
by the
at
house.
6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale, or call us at 515-331.
I need some more bear, but you haven't gotten that.
I can't give you no bear. I ain't got no bear.
577.
I am out of bear.
Out of bear. Bada bing,
Hey,
bada
outdoors
boom.
Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold?
I should draw next year. I should get a bear tag next year.
Feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company?
I have heard of Norlander Sock Company.
Uses high-quality alpaca.
I love my Norlander sock.
Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day.
Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices. Instead of doing normally when I do the boot giveaway, I have you do like go to Norlander and buy socks. I think for this fall, I'm going to give away some insulated bibs, some waders for my waterfowl buddies. I might have you buy some Norlander socks to get some of those. Those are a couple $100, I think.
With Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
Just had an epiphany during the break. I was talking to everybody about, we're getting close to hunting season and I need to do a couple boot giveaways. So I'm going to try and give away 2 or 3 pairs of Itasca hunting boots. That's what I wear when I go hunting. And they're phenomenal boots up in Minnesota. And, but usually what we do is we have you go over to norlandersocks.com and buy a pair of those wonderful alpaca socks. If you have not heard of Norlander, Steph and the gang are over in St. Peters, Missouri, and she raises her own alpacas. And they send it off, they get it milled, and they come back. And those are hands down the warmest socks. Alpaca wool is better than merino wool. It's got a hollow hair, so it insulates better. It wicks moisture away from you and keeps you dry. Even if you get your feet wet, it'll keep you warm. They're amazing socks. They thermal regulate, so if it's warmer, your feet. I wear them when it's still warm out, and I don't get overheated. But I think what I'm going to do, because I haven't done this, I don't think, in a while, I'm going to give away a pair of insulated waders for my waterfowl people, because we haven't done that. We've given away boots, but we haven't given away the Itasca waders. So I think that's what we're going to do, and I think those are a couple $100. If I can look that up real quick. Andrew, what do you think? You want to take a guess?
Couple $100 is my guess too.
Itasca wader. Let me look them up here.
Good stuff, high quality. Why not?
I don't know.
Go for it.
You think?
I think. We got a little bit of a sound bar back here.
You did?
Yeah, not a ton.
You got Joe? What Joe get you?
This was just me messing around. Fun times, but I've got your all-time favorite.
Oh God, would you get I hate that sound. I hate that. I didn't know Shields had Itasca waders. Shields has got them. I didn't know that. Be very quiet. We're hunting wabbits. Hey, those can be almost $240. That's a heck of a deal. You buy some socks, you win a 200-something pair of waders.
I'd go for it.
We're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do for the Norlander giveaway this fall. Yeah, I'm gonna have you buy a pair of Norlander socks, or 2 or 3. I don't care what you do. Just buy one for sure, and email me the order. Don't do it now because we'll wait a little bit. But and I'll give those away. I'll give those away in September, October. So I'll tell you when to do it. But that's what we're. Andrew, don't let me forget about that. All right. Yeah, that's a good. I don't know why haven't I ever done that before? I should have done that last year. Me and the wife love our Norlander, Scotty says. I don't know anybody that has got Norlander socks that has not liked them. All right, we'll be back with Dave Bloom. It's Gun Talk. If you're a gun nut, this is going to be for you. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Vanes are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there.
You got his number right.
Dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you.
sleeping.
To see these great veins and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the
He's
USA,
busy.
based out of Minnesota.
Call him?
No, call Dave. I was calling
If
somebody
you're
else.
an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same, and that's especially true when it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt.
Morning, Donovan.
Shop online at gearheadarchery.com.
Donovan and Triple H is in the house.
Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
Just about
Hey, students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that, if you qualify, will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You will get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities. So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans?
He's just taking a nap again.
4 times national champion.
Taking a nap here.
Shooting sports athletes will have your ammo, uniforms, travel, and
Getting lumber.
education covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN. A Des Moines Media Group station. You're listening to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
All right, welcome back to hour number 2 on the Outdoor Call Radio on 1350 ESPN. Hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery up in Madison, Wisconsin. If you haven't shot a Gearhead before you buy another bow, go check them out at Archery Field and Sports or go online at gearheadarchery.com. I'm shooting the Pivot Carbon 24, and it's my favorite bow. I just love that bow. I had some people from Travis Audio and Video over at the house yesterday morning, and they were doing some stuff for me, and they're both bow hunters. And when they saw my office downstairs, they were flipping out with all the mounts and everything. And the guy goes, "You caught all these with a bow?" And I said, "Yep." And I said, "That's what 20 years of doing a TV show does for you." And he goes, "That's amazing." He goes, "What'd you shoot them with?" And I showed them my Gearhead, and they could not believe my Gearhead. They said, "Man, we've never seen anything like that." I said, "Well, they've been out for 10, 11 years now. They do a really cool job." And actually, Gearhead's been longer than that. I think Skip's owned it for 10 years. But anyway, I shot it for them, and they just could not believe how quiet that bow was. So go check them out, gearheadarchery.com, and especially look at the Pivot Carbon 24. That's a keeper. That's money. Speaking of money, let's go talk to one of my favorite guys, because he does a great job over at JLM and Crossroads Shooting Sports here in the Iowa area, Mr. Dave Bloom. Hey, buddy.
Morning.
Man, that Dallas guy, I traded in a gun the other day. Does he is so easy to deal with.
He must like you.
He does. Well, no, he takes care of everybody over there.
Yeah, he does a good job.
I was very, very happy with him. He did good. So
What'd you get?
Okay, well, you know the SIG that I bought when you were there?
Yeah.
I went and shot it, and I didn't like it.
Okay.
So I traded it back in, and I got my J-frame back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was kind of like a swappy deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that SIG was awesome looking. I just couldn't take it's like a light with a moth. I just couldn't take my eyes off of it, man. It just got to get one of those, but had a little too much buzz in my hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm a big baby. No reply?
Nope, no reply.
That's fine. That's fine. You getting ready for going hunting?
Yeah, it's man, it's getting that time of year. Especially this week with the temperature cooling down, it's been like, ooh.
Yeah. You know,
still a ways yet, but it's definitely closer.
I know you guys go do those warm-up hunts a lot with Pete and everybody. When the preserves start in September, don't they?
Yeah. September through March.
Yeah. And you still, I think Dallas told me he was, are you guys still doing that $50 off on a shotgun?
Yeah, that's still going on.
Okay. You still got a big inventory of shotguns then?
We have a lot of shotguns. Yep, we're ready to go for the fall. There's no doubt about that. The rack is full.
Okay. All right, let's talk suppressors today. You guys had an incredible offer with that legislation that came out. Last time we had you on, if people came in and bought a suppressor and ordered it, or you tell them, Dave, what was the deal? You were gonna save them that $200 fee if they did it now.
Yeah. So what the government did way back in the 20s was they made some guns and devices that to get them you had to pay what's called a tax stamp, and it was $200, and it's been $200 since the 20s. So short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, and then they added, over the years they added suppressors to that thing, and you got to apply to the ATF with the serial number of the device that you have, which interesting enough is the only time the government actually knows you own a gun. Mm-hmm. Everybody thinks there's a gun registry, and there is absolutely not. The government has no idea what guns you own, except for short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, and suppressors. So you have to apply to the ATF with the serial number of the device or the gun, pay a $200 tax stamp to the government on top of whatever you had to pay for the device. And then they approve you. And man, there was a time when that would take, 12 to 18 months to get approved. And so it was just so painful, so arduous. But the part of this big bill that Trump passed or was working on, one of the things was to get rid of that whole, it's called the NFA, get rid of that whole legislation about short-barreled rifles, short-barreled shotguns, so you don't have to apply to the government to get them. Well, they couldn't get that through, but what they did get through was the removal of the $200 tax stamp associated with that. So starting January 1st, to get those devices or guns, you no longer have to pay the $200.
Okay.
Which is great. And a bunch of states sued the ATF for how long it was taking. And the ATF upped their game and almost overnight dropped their wait time from 12 to 18 months down to about 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, so it turns out they were just sitting around looking at the paper and not doing anything with it, and now they're actually working on it.
Well, don't you think that was their way of not selling them?
It could be just making it so painful that nobody wants to do
right.
it.
Yeah.
But the good thing is that now you can get it without the $200, and you can get that approval really, really quickly. Well, we knew what would happen to suppressor sales at Crossroads. JLM can sell them too, but mostly they're sold at Crossroads.
Okay. We
knew what would happen. There isn't a person who's going to buy a suppressor between now and January, because why would you do it now, pay an extra $200 when if you just wait a few months, depending on when you purchase it, you're not going to have to pay the $200. So we just said, here's what we'll do. You buy it from us now. We'll hold it for you, kind of like on layaway, but not really. You pay for it in full. It sits in our safe, and then January you submit the paperwork, get approved, and get it, and avoid the tax stamp. So people can still buy their suppressors now. If they say nope, I want it next week because I'm going to go do some hunting with it or do something with it, then you're going to have to pay the $200. But if you wait till January, you get to save yourself $200. So kind of a cool deal.
Yeah, no, that's a great deal. And if you don't buy it now, but if you buy it in January, you're probably not going to be able to find any because there's going to be a rush on them.
There's going to be a huge rush on them, and the wait time's going to go up again in January for sure, because they're going to get a massive influx from all those people who really wanted a suppressor but never felt like paying the government $200.
Well, who does? Yeah.
100%. But that's going to of January. So getting your paperwork submitted January 1st, January 2nd, right around there is a big, big deal.
So, and I don't like getting political on the radio. I really don't. I actually kind of, Andrew and I kind of refuse to do it. But I heard something the other day. Now I heard a legislator say that they're going to start going after ammunition. They're going to start trying to, if we can't get the guns, we're going to start regulating or stopping ammunition. Did you?
How would they do that?
I don't know, but it was after that deal at the NFL thing this last week. You had your normal. It's like a freaking movie script. Every time one of those happens, it's always ban the guns, ban the guns. It's like, well, if they don't use a gun, they're going to use a knife. If they don't use a knife, they're going to use a bomb. If they don't use a bomb, they're going to use a coke. You can't stop somebody that's evil. The only thing that's going to stop somebody that's evil is another good person with a gun.
100%.
Yeah, if they would have had an armed citizen, somebody a concealed carry that was in that people, it happens all the time. People that are legal, good people stop gun violence all the time because they get in there. But that's either near or there. That's the first time that I've actually heard one of them say, "Well, if we can't get the guns, we're going to get the ammo." So I'm going. That kind of got my radar up a little bit.
You know what a gun shop owner's favorite thing to hear?
Well, yeah, because your sales are gonna go through the roof.
And guess what's actually never gonna happen?
I don't know how would they regulate that? I mean, you got all those people that load their own ammo and everything. I mean, I guess they could, huh?
They would tax it. The only way they could do it is like they could add a tax, just to make it painful, kind of like adding the $200 tax stamp on suppressors and short-barreled rifles and shotguns. Is they would add a tax onto the ammunition just to make it so that it's painful to get it, not impossible to get. Because you can't outlaw it. There's no justification for it. Just like there's no justification for outlawing guns and repealing the Second Amendment and all that kind of stuff. So every time they talk about going after quote unquote assault rifles, ARs and AKs, man, that just makes everybody want to buy one, and they never actually get it done. So it's just politicians talking. I never listen to any of that stuff other than to say, oh, we better stock up on whatever the target is of the day for the politician because we're going to sell a bunch of them.
Well, I agree.
When politicians shoot their mouth off.
I agree with you because honestly, the first thing I thought of was I'm going to go to JLM and I'm going to stock up on some ammo and I might buy an AR. Because I'm sick of it, man. Let's talk a little bit about suppressors. I know nothing about suppressors. But I was talking to the guys over at Modern Spartan Systems in Chicago, and they've got a really great relationship with the military community, special forces, the teams, and they that accuracy oil, that carbon blaster, carbon destroyer, that stuff it's doing amazing things. And I'm hearing from a lot of these guys that use it. They came out with a suppressor cleaning kit. Is there a lot to break down on a suppressor, Dave?
It depends. Some suppressors are solid and you can't break them down, and then others are modular where you can separate them, make them bigger, longer, whatever. And so, but you can clean any suppressor, and we sell suppressor cleaning kits at Crossroads.
Okay.
And it's at some point it's a good idea because you are capturing all of the carbon and gas that comes out of the end of that barrel. You're catching it. You're catching 90% of it. And at some point that builds up and will ruin the suppressor. Now it takes a lot of rounds, again, depending on suppressor. But yeah, cleaning a suppressor is a big deal at some point.
Okay. Rick, the mailman, Elliot, good to see you, Pop. Richard up there in the Northeast. How you doing, Richard? Good to see you too. Jacob over in Illinois wants to know what is a short barreled rifle?
So any rifle that has a barrel that is less than 18 inches. No, sorry, less than 16 inches. The shotgun is 18. Short-barreled shotguns, anything less than 18. Short-barreled rifles, anything less than 16. But the rifle also has to have a fixed stock.
Okay.
So if it has a stock and a barrel length of anything less than 16, then it's technically a short-barreled rifle and must be registered with the ATF.
Is that like one of those short arrow AR-15s or?
Yeah. So the way the gun community got around it is they put what was called a brace. So you can have a short-barreled AR, so just say a 12-inch AR barrel, but they would put a brace on it and call it a pistol.
I gotcha.
So when I sell somebody a short-barreled AR with a brace on it, I'm technically, in the eyes of the ATF, selling them a pistol. Now, it's a pistol that is shooting a 5.56 or a 223 round, just like an AR is, but it doesn't have a stock on it. So the stock is actually the biggest deal of the whole thing. Is depending on whatever stock you have, you either have a pistol or you have a short-barreled rifle. But basically, anything less than 16 inches on a rifle, anything less than 18 inches on a shotgun.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. There you go. Hope that answered your question there. We're visiting with Dave Bloom. Dave owns JLM Guns over there off of Douglas and Crossroads over in Johnston. And as soon as we find out what's going on with us, with what you and I talked about, we're gonna do an outdoor day over at Crossroads. So we'll try to give you enough notice. Maybe do that towards the holidays, or if we have to push it in the first quarter, we will. But I'm looking forward to that. We're gonna have a range day where you can come out and we're gonna do some special stuff. We'll do the show live there. That's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So what's we got dove season starting up the 1st, so we're 3-4 weeks out for that. And then you got the first waterfowl, and then like I said, a lot of the game preserves are going to open up, so folks are going to be out there chasing pheasants and quail and all that. So it's that time of year, Dave.
It's getting there. The fair's almost here, and after the fair's over, that's when I really start thinking about hunting. Is as soon as the fair's over.
Yeah. Do you guys how are you doing on your ammo? You got enough? Did you start getting all your fall loads in and everything?
Yeah, we're starting to get that in. Not all of it's in yet, but we're putting the orders in and starting to get that stuff in. And from the distributor's perspective, they're not hurting for ammo. So it's not like in years past where we would have to order 6 months out to make sure we got it. Our lead times are normal now.
Okay. All right. I got a question here from Doug from over in Urbandale. We'll get that when we come back. You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan. We'll be back with Mr. Dave Bloom when we come back for a little gun talk right here on 1350 ESPN.
Have you been looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass Carts? Compass Carts offers a unique and durable system for all of your outdoor needs. Compass Carts works with your e-bikes for easy loading of your game, gear, or what you need to go from camp.
What's going on, everybody? Andrew's over there having a bad day.
Order side by side as well. Compass Carts have great suspensions that hold up to big payloads, wheel options that can handle over 300-pound loads while holding up to the harshest terrains with no flats. They also convert to a carrier for your bike or gear by simply loading to your vehicle hitch with.
Well, I tell you, Jeremy, it would have been nice. The mosquitoes are still bad though, buddy. They're like pelicans out there. They're so big.
Check them out, compasscarts.com, or find a dealer near you.
Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while, Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an edge on a knife? Go check out WeebyKnives.com. Replaceable scalpel blades that make sure you always have a sharp knife in the field. I have a Weeby knife in my tackle box and my backpack. That way I know I'm covered no matter what job I need to do, and it's going to be done the right way. From turkey hunting to deer hunting, trapping to camping, Weeby knives are my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I'll reach for Weeby knives. You heard me? Weeby knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them
Oh, that's a knife.
sent you.
That's a knife.
One of the best adventures you can go on is a northern Minnesota black bear hunt. Hey everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you ever been bear hunting? Well, let me tell you, when you go bear hunting, it's an experience. I got 5 points. I didn't draw with 5 bear points. I better draw next year. That's crazy. Shouldn't take you 5-6 years to go draw a bear tag. Gary Peck has been helping hunters experience heart-pounding bear hunts now for well over for 24 years. Gary knows northern Minnesota.
Gary knows.
Gary knows.
And
it's amazing. Got some nice bears with Gary. Sneak into your stand. 1 second, you're looking at a big bunch of ferns and trees. The next thing you know, there could be a 400-pound black bear getting your heart jumping a few beats. I've shot several big bears with Gary and his family over the years, and it's the one spot I go to bear hunt. So if you love hunting adventures and want a great challenge on a Bruiser River Bruin, go check out Bear River Guide Service in Deer River, Minnesota on Facebook. Minnesota. Give Gary a call, and he'll get you planned out on your next adventure. You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise. Man, I'm entirely doing too many commercials. You've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting anyone know where you're at walking in? Have you ever
put it into a random?
Onyx is one of the most. Thank you, Scott. Be good. Have a good weekend.
Random
the Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking spots.
First time that it's been an all day.
Rub lines, or some possible next stand locations. Jeremy, it's actually political. They've cut the bear tags every year, and it's a very political thing up in Minnesota. Because I used to be able to go every year, and then about 7, 8, 9 years ago, it just there was a bunch of political nonsense, and the governor and some other people started cutting bear tags. There's no reason for it because there's more than enough bears up there. Matter of fact, they've got more nuisance bears than they know what to do with. Don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do. That's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls in 2016, so he knew he could make the right call when it mattered. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Yeah, I heard about that, CJ. To hickory, Todd uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs to the sharpest cuts and excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls offers handmade friction, box, and mouth calls that will allow from the beginner to the most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Call and let that tom roost in peace.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Got our friend Mr. Dave Bloom on the line from JLM and over there at Crossroads Shooting Sports. I lost my mind there for a second. So Doug in Urbandale wants to know, Dave, is there what's the best handgun for using a suppressor for? That's kind of individual like, isn't it?
It can be. The thing about a suppressor is you add a whole bunch of weight and length to the end of your barrel.
Mm-hmm.
So very few people put them on small guns. And most manufacturers don't make threaded barrels because it's another thing. You have to have a barrel with threading on the end of it so the suppressor can screw on or attach in some way. I mean, there's a number of different ways they attach. But you got to have a barrel that will accept it, that sticks out past the end of the slide. So most guns that have a suppressor on them are larger guns.
Well, how do you know? I mean, you just have to look before you buy it and see if the barrel's threaded.
Yeah, well, it'll stick out past the end of the slide.
Oh, I got you.
It'll stick out and it'll have a thread cap on it, a little thing that covers up the thread so they don't get damaged. You can also order a threaded barrel that will go onto a gun. So if you have a Glock 19 and you're like, my Glock 19 doesn't have a threaded barrel, and then you can go online and buy a new barrel that's longer and threaded. Just know that when you change anything about your gun, I mean, the gun was designed to be fired the way that it came from the manufacturer. So if you put something different on it, like a suppressor, which changes the amount of back pressure, you may have to end up changing a lot of other things in the gun, like the springs, so that it actually recoils and cycles appropriately. So just as an FYI, just be careful when you go to buy a suppressor on a pistol. Just be careful what you're doing, and just know that there's maybe more involved than just screwing a suppressor on the end of the gun. But I have suppressors on a lot of different pistols, and they all work great.
Okay. Well, I think my 4570 Marlin, I think that's threaded because there's like a little cap on that rifle. I mean, you could put a suppressor on that, couldn't you?
You absolutely could.
I don't know if would you really want to do that on a lever action rifle though?
Well, yes and no. Shooting a quiet gun is never a bad thing.
I got you.
Always very nice. Would it change the look of a lever action cowboy style gun to look a little weird with a suppressor on the end? Yep. Someone could make that argument, but tell you what, once you shoot a gun with a suppressor, it changes your whole outlook. Like when I take kids shooting guns, I put them on a gun with a suppressor because the noise is down and the recoil is less because the suppressor absorbs a lot of that recoil. So, man, you hunt with that suppressor, it's a game changer. It literally is a game changer because everything stays quiet. Sometimes on the animals can't tell where the shot's coming from. So if you happen to miss, they don't always run off when you have a suppressor because they can't hear where the bang is coming from. All they can hear is the crack of the sonic boom.
Yeah.
And that is not very directional like the discharge of the round when you pull the trigger.
Huh. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So, yeah, well, yeah, I don't know if I'd want to put I mean, I just like the way that 4570 looks. I don't know if I'd want to put a suppressor on it.
Yeah, no, it would change the look for sure. But I'm telling you, you would enjoy shooting it more. But is it worth it? Maybe, maybe not.
Huh. All right. What are you doing this weekend?
So I am up in Rockwell, Iowa, at the North Iowa Nationals Truck and Tractor Pull. My band did a show here last night. Last night was the third show of 4 this week. Today we're driving to Dubuque to have another show up there. So I slept on the tour bus, got up this morning, talking to you. I'm going to go have a cup of coffee when we're done.
Yeah, well, there you go. Are you going to be playing at the fair?
Yeah, we have 3 shows at the fair.
Wow, what nights?
Oh, man. You can't ask me that.
Well, no, I didn't know. I mean, people I think would love to see you up there playing.
Yeah. So it's not the first week, but the second week of the fair. It's like Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. I think it's Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, I think.
Okay. Well, that's going to be fun for you.
Oh, yeah. No, we're looking forward to
it. Okay. All right. Well, is there anything going on at the store other than the $50 off for the shotguns while they last?
Yeah, the $50 at JLM and then at Crossroads, that
suppressor deal?
That suppressor deal where we'll hold the suppressor for you until January to save you the $200. But you can still buy it today. You just can't take possession of it until the ATF gives you permission.
Okay. And then anything coming up as far as classes or any kind of leagues or anything coming up for the fall?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can't even begin to tell you all this stuff. And we have classes all the time. We got all kinds of leagues, everything from actual leagues to just like fun things like bowling pin shoots.
Okay.
So jump on Facebook for Crossroads Shooting Sports in Johnston. And everything's listed out there. You can go to our website. You can look at all the classes that are available. And you can even sign up online to attend those classes, pay for them. And then you'll get instructions on when to show up and what to bring.
Okay, Rusty in Des Moines wants to know what would be the best store to go to if he needs help learning how to clean a gun he bought.
Well, our store, of course.
Well, no, should he go to Crossroads or should he go to JLM?
Oh, either one.
Okay. Yeah, because if Dallas, I mean, if he's not super busy, Rusty, I know he'd spend half an hour with you taking that apart and showing you everything, and I'm sure they do it over at Crossroads for you too.
For sure. Yep.
You know, that's the thing. How many people, when they go buy a firearm, do they get to know how to break it down and stuff? A lot of folks don't know how to do that, and that's
true. And for a new shooter, we'll show them. But the hard part is that it's all so new that whatever we show them, they're going to forget.
Yeah.
So what we usually do is we show them, and then we show them a YouTube video or instruct them on how to go to YouTube and what to look for on YouTube, because that's a huge resource for shooters. Is, hey, how do I take a Glock 19 apart? How do I clean it? How do I reassemble it? And all that stuff is online, step by step. You can go through it, and it displays it out for you super easy. So that's honestly what I tell most people is, hey, I can show you. Here's how you do it. But you're going to forget 80% of what I just showed you because it's the first time seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Go out to YouTube, search this, and I usually pull up on my phone and show them, look, here's 36 videos on how to clean a SIG P365. And so it's super helpful to go to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube is a godsend sometimes, I can tell you that. So I used to clean them things in the military. I could do it in my sleep, and it's been so long since I've been out. I have to go back, and especially on my slide guns, just to kind of get a refresher on it. So, but you got to keep them clean, Dave.
You do?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's good. All right, buddy. Tell them where they can find you.
All right. JLM is at 70th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Mm-hmm.
And Crossroads Shooting Sports is just north of the interstate on Merle Hay, just off of Merle Hay on Johnston Drive. So go north on Merle Hay, take a right on Johnston Drive. We're right there at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, and they're very, very helpful over at Crossroads. If you're a new shooter and you want to get in there to shoot and stuff, they really, really do a great job over there. And it's super easy. You fill out the little stuff on the tablet, and then you go shoot. And then if you have any questions, they take good care of you over there, Dave.
Yeah, we really try to help people out to really enjoy the shooting sports.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, rock on, buddy.
All right.
Well, I'll talk to you soon. Let me know if you need something.
All right, take it in.
There he goes, Dave Bloom, everybody. JLM Guns, Shooter Supply over there, Crossroads. Man, I tell you what, Crossroads, it's phenomenal how many people go over there and shoot. I know a lot of people that go over there and just have a really good time. So, Dan, if you want to try your gun with a suppressor, I have one. Well, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. I'll be in the fall to talk to you about a suppressor, hoping for a busy deer season. There you go, Jeremy. Go see Dave or Dallas, Jeremy. They'll take good care of you, I promise. All right, it's 8:28 and some change. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Firearm enthusiasts love modern Spartan Systems carbon and copper lead destroyer cleaners and lubricants. They effectively clean and boost firearm performance, cutting friction by 90%. This green system keeps you on target. Anglers, try Pasai Slick Reel Grease for longer casts and smoother retrieves. For vehicles, boats, and all motors, consider modern Spartan Systems TVT Green Engine Oil Additive. Tests by top engineers show a significant 5 to 15% better mileage, doubled oil life, and a quieter, cooler engine. Get the advantage on the water or in the field with modern Spartan Systems proven cleaners, lubricants, and oil additives. Find them at modernspartansystems.com or on social media. Modern Spartan Systems, American-made, safe, green, and tested for optimal performance.
Love the outdoors? Carbon TV brings it all to you. From adrenaline-pumping hunts and epic fishing trips to wild game cooking, survival, live cams, and more. It's the #1 streaming platform for outdoor content, and it's 100% free. Watch full episodes, short films, and podcasts straight from your browser, TV, or smart device. Real outdoor adventure, 0 subscription. Watch anytime, anywhere, always free. Carbon TV.
We love our pets and want the best care for them when injuries occur. Vezor Care offers natural solutions for both dogs and horses, providing gentle yet effective relief. Their products promote healing and well-being, combining spruce resin and Finnish honey for powerful antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal properties. This unique blend not only accelerates healing, but also supports your pet's skin's natural defenses with its low pH level, promoting a healthy skin barrier. Whether your pet has a cut, skin irritation, or needs protection from pests like flies and mosquitoes, Vezor Care has a product to help. Their treatment cream and horse spray effectively repel these irritating insects. For exceptional pet care, explore Vezor Care's full range of products and find them at your local veterinarian or online at vezorcare.com. Give your beloved animals the natural care they deserve with Vezor Care, ensuring their comfort and well-being. Find them at your local veterinarian or online at vezorcare.com.
You know, jerky is the ultimate outdoor companion. Its convenience and portability are unmatched. Lightweight, compact, and require no refrigeration. It's a breeze to pack on hunting trips where space is kind of precious, you know? The long shelf life offers peace of mind, making it a reliable food source for extended trips or unexpected delays.
Are you tired?
Hunting demands stamina, and jerky's high-protein content provides sustained energy, keeping you full and focused throughout long days in the field. For the perfect healthy snack.
Well, I tell you what, with this cooler weather, it'd be good fishing.
Valor Jerky takes
But the fish are biting good.
to the next level. Try Valor Jerky. Bold flavors like Tactical Teriyaki, Heat Seeker Spice, or Base Camp Original. Next time you're geared up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. As a veteran-owned company, Valor Jerky gives a portion of every sale directly to supporting veterans and first responder nonprofits. For the perfect healthy snack that gives back, choose Valor Jerky. Next time you're gearing up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. Visit thevalorusa.com to order.
When you're heading up to northern Minnesota on your next fishing adventure, make sure you stop by Fred's Bait and Tackle in Deer River, Minnesota. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle is conveniently located at 361 Main Street, right on the way to Lake Winnie, and all the lakes you will fish in northern Minnesota. Sean and his crew have the liveliest bait ready for you to use, including fatheads, rainbows, shiners, and their famous river mix. Their bait is
I bet, Jeremy. Jeremy says there's a lot of big catfish being caught right now. I bet.
on the water and ready to
In the
fish,
flood water.
including the
Yeah, I
latest
bet them
rods,
fish are
reels,
everywhere over there by you.
and snacks for your trip. Fred's also has spearing decoys, big suckers perfect for spearing season in the winter. So on your next fishing trip to northern Minnesota, stop by Fred's Live Bait and Tackle in Deer River or Little Winnie Trading Post and ask them where are the fish biting. Sean and everyone at Fred's Live Bait and Tackle and Little Winnie Trading Post will get you on the fish fast.
You're listening to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoor Stan on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good US of A. Secret listener contest winner of the week is Scott Wilson of Des Moines. Scotty Wilson. Scotty got him a brand new Stan Solex release. There you go, Scotty Wilson. And if you don't know what the secret listener contest is, on the Outdoor Call Radio app, we run Monday through Friday. I run 16 of my good friends' shows on the app. Talks about everything from hunting and fishing. We got a trapping show on there. We got just a lot of good stuff. And you can just send me a screenshot of a show that's playing Monday through Friday. Email that to me, and I'll put you in the drawing. That's all you got to do. The Outdoor Call Radio app, free to download, free to listen. Just go to your phone's app store and just get it. And we we appreciate, I can't talk. We appreciate everybody downloading the app and listening to it. But eventually everything's going to be on the app. So I do a live show on Wednesday and Buck Talk Radio. And like Friday, we have the Healthy Herd with Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products. Ben Dung and I, we do that. We talk about food plots and talk a little hunting and stuff like that. But a lot of good information on there, and it's all free. It's kind of like your one-stop outdoor shop. Tuesday's all fishing shows. If you love to fish, you're going to get great tips, and you hear some good stories. And we got really good anglers on there. Brad Chappell, one of the best crappie guys in the country, and we got Jason Mitchell. Jason's one of the best walleye guides in the country, and he's a tournament fisherman. He does a TV show called Jason Mitchell Outdoors. And then we have Tackle Talk Radio, and Andrew does a great job out of Ohio, and he has a lot of the industry leaders on there every week. So go check it out. You'll like it. Fishing Report brought to you by our good friends at Trika, Fred's Live Bait in Deer River, Minnesota, where you can find those big old jumbo leeches they're catching wallies on right now. And we want to thank the Pines Resort. Black Hawk Lake, Black Crappies Fair, Gills are fair, Walleye are fair, Perch are slow. Brushy Creek, Black Crappie Bites fair, Gills are fair, Bass are fair, Walleye are fair. Northwind, Black Bullhead Bite is good, Walleye are fair, Yellow Bass are fair. Lake Wapello, Crappie Bite's good, Gills are good. They're moving shallow, it says. Rathbun, Black Crappie Bite's been fair, Walleye are fair, Wipers are fair. Red Hawk Lake, Crappie Bite's good, Gills are good, Bass are good. Green Valley, docks are still in at the main boat ramp, Gills are fair, Bass are slow. Little River, Gills are fair, Bass are good. 3 Mile, Bass are fair. 12 Mile, Bluegills are fair. And that's your fishing report for the week. Ta-da! How about that? Oh, arrow building time. 244-1350. Let's give this Grizzly Cooler Grip 1. If you haven't won anything in the last 90 days, why don't you give me a holler? 244-1350. 244-1350. So we did a hunting question last hour with Buck. I'll give you your choice. We can do fishing or hunting. I've got a real easy fishing question for you. So if you haven't won anything in the last 90 days, this is a aluminum insulated grizzly thing, little container that you put your favorite 12-ounce beverage, like your Mountain Dew Zeros or whatever, and it'll keep it nice and cold forever. Well, maybe not forever, but you know what I mean. Oh, roadside surveys. They started yesterday. They're going to drive August 1st to the 15th. You got a bunch of people driving 225 30-mile routes on gravel roads, on the beautiful dune, on the dawn and morning dew, heavy dew roads. That's when the pheasants move their little broods out on the edge of the road to dry off and start feeding a little bit, which makes it easier for them to count. In June, the DNR issued an annual prediction on the roadside counts, which uses a weather model based on the snowfall, rainfall, and temperatures from the past winter and spring. The model provides a best guess of what the counts might be, but the roadside surveys are 100% their best indicator. Todd says our 100th season for pheasant hunting could be very, very good this year. So all my hunting buddies that love to go chase an upland game, you should have a good year this year. So as soon as the roadside surveys come out, I will make sure that we announce them and give you that on there.
Yes.
Okay. Always good to see what those, and they do jackrabbits and cottontails too. I don't know if I've ever seen a jackrabbit. Jackrabbits have longer ears than a cottontail. I think that's the only. They're bigger. I can't tell you the difference, to be honest with you. I used to know. I tell you who would know. Advanced Family Dentistry. That's right. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. He is a expert on rabbits. He knows the difference between a cottontail, a jackrabbit, because he's just Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi. He knows everything. You can find him over at 907. Don't tell him I said that. 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. You won't find nicer people. Jenny had that surgery. He heard about it and he sent her flowers. I thought that was so sweet. He's my dentist. He could be your dentist too, whether you're just new to the area or just looking for a new dentist. Give them a holler at 964-1490 or check them out anytime at ankenysmiles.com. It's your one-stop dentist shop, whether it's Invisalign, you need crowns, you need cavities. Dr. Stewart, Dr. Williams, Dr. Iggy, they will all do a wonderful job for you over there at Advanced Family Dentistry. We have a call?
Yeah, we got Rick.
Let's go say hi to Rick. Hello, Rick.
Hey, Dan. What's going on, brother?
No, not much. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I'm all clogged up out here. I'm working on a lawnmower.
Yeah?
All this smoke is just making my eyes water.
You know, I'm thinking that's maybe what got me sick the other day. I went out there and did all that stuff in the backyard, and I don't know, man. I haven't been that sick in a long time, but I mean, it's not good.
I had a headache most of the day yesterday. I know I'm surrounded by cornfields, but that's not it. I'm used to the corn.
Yeah.
And there's something different. I had a headache most of the day yesterday.
Yeah, I think it's something I ate, but I was, I don't know. Yeah, but just be careful out there with that smoke. It's not good. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Brant says he's looking forward to the roadside surveys. I know you are. I am too. So you want to try for this grip, this grizzly, what do they call this thing? A grip can.
Sure.
Are you a purveyor of a 12-ounce beverage in a can?
Occasionally.
Everybody needs a Diet Mountain Dew once in a while, don't they?
I don't. Yeah, I don't drink soda very often. Been known to have a Modelo.
Yeah, root beers are good too. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
All right. You want a fishing or a hunting question?
I don't care. Hunting probably.
You want to go hunting? You're not gonna do fishing?
I don't care.
Okay. Let's do fishing so we balance it out.
Okay.
If you're up north in Minnesota and you're chasing walleyes and some say, hey, if you want to get a walleye, you need to get out there and cork them. What does that mean? Does that mean using a slip bobber? Does that mean throwing out jug corks and hoping they'll come up and check them out? Or does that mean pulling the cork on a good old Mountain Dew jug?
If you want to cork them,
so
you float a cork in the water.
Just say slip bobber, Rick.
Slip bobber.
That's another nickname for slip bobber, corking.
Slip bobber. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, okay. I was just don't make this any much harder. I tried to make it as ridiculously easy as I could for you. Yeah.
I'm having a tough morning too. I didn't sleep well because of my sinuses.
Yeah.
And I'm going back to Lodo do some catfishing next weekend.
Well, there you go.
Taking the boys with me. Our son is home from California. He got him a new van to live in.
Hey.
He stepped up from the Dodge Ram to a airport shuttle.
Wow.
So we're gonna finish it up for him and get him back on the road here by Christmas, he thinks.
Yeah.
But I'm taking the boys. Him and his buddy are coming down the lake with me next weekend and going fishing.
There you go. Well, that's exciting. Yeah, it's going to be. You should have done it this weekend. It'd be not. I think the fishing's going to be good right now with this cooler weather.
I know. But you got to go with the work schedule, you know.
Yeah. Tony says rabbits got long ears. Thanks, Tony. That's the difference on the jackrabbits. Jeremy says they're quite a bit bigger and really have long ears. Didn't know they were in Iowa. Got a few in South Dakota. There you go. Michael Cheney, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah. Yeah. Rick Seeker says you have to go to work today.
Yeah, I'm mowing. Got to mow a bunch of yards. But I'm cleaning out a house I bought too.
Yeah. Matt.
Anyway, I'll let you back to work, brother.
Okay, Matt. Yeah. We'll call you after a while. Congratulations on your Mountain Dew can.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
I'll send Reagan by the station to pick it up for me.
All right. Thanks, pal.
All right. Thank you, sir.
There he goes. There he goes. Matt says, bye, Rick. Matt says, are you going to be at the fair this year? Matt, I hope not.
Come on, Dave is playing at the fair.
I know. I would go see Dave play. I'm sorry, man. I'm getting to be where I just want to. I'm getting to be antisocial.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money for the fair this year.
You?
I don't. Hey, you get 3 or 4 lemonades. You're out there for 5-6 hours. You get a couple corn dogs. You're $100 down already, and that's not even counting the cookies. You know
those cookies.
Yeah, they got their own building now.
Why not?
Yeah, I didn't know that until the other day. I drove down by the fairgrounds. It's like they got their own cookie building.
There are some businesses who all you need to do is worry about 2 weeks a year.
Yeah. Joe Smelter should have his own building. He's that big. He's that good of a car salesman.
Yeah.
Yep. Smoking Joe Smelter, Carl Chevrolet off Ora Labor Road. He should have his own annex. The Smelter Plaza at Carl Chevrolet. That's right. You go in there, you save so much money, you get to kick the tires. Don't sign the deal until you get a bug shield.
Bug shields everywhere.
Yeah, Andrew messed up.
I didn't want a bug shield.
You know what is wrong with you? You root for the wrong teams. You're anti-bugs. How do you have a truck without a bug shield?
I just do.
That is unredneck as you can get, man.
You're right.
You got to have a bug shield. I won't have a truck without a bug shield.
I know.
Because I'm not going to do the deal with Joe until I get a bug shield.
Yeah. Good heavens.
Mm.
I think you annoy him out of money.
I do. I annoy. I am. He probably dreads when I'm going to trade, because I squeeze every dime and penny. I'm a radio guy. I don't have a lot of money. I got to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, and come on, you can do just a little bit better. And then he goes and cries, and he comes back.
Oh, he doesn't cry.
He tears up. You know. Hey, I love my truck. And I would not buy a vehicle from anybody else than Joe.
You're right on.
Because he does a good job. Man, I tell you what, we gave those away. Are we done?
We should probably take a break.
Do we have to? I just took a break.
Well, we talk a lot. And that takes up time.
Hey, I talked to Dave Jones the other day. Dave has been doing better for everybody. Jones Brothers Taxidermy. Dave's been battling pancreatic cancer. If you did not know that, he's been doing that all year. But him and Rhonda moved from Mitchellville to over there in Norwalk, and he's been doing pretty good. So everybody keep the prayers up for Dave Jones and his family, and we love the Jones boys, Harv and Dave and everybody over there. All right, I gotta go. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
When it comes to graphic design, you want to work with someone that can take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business or special event, it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years experience of helping customers like you put their ideas into action. Boyd Creative Print Shop can help with custom graphic design on screen printed apparel, from shirts to design patches and embroidered hats. They also offer designs on bags, decals and stickers, and vinyl wraps from boats to vehicles to get your message out. This will help you inform and educate folks about your event or business while doing it with a creative look. Boyd Creative Print Shop has hundreds of excellent customer reviews and will provide the same level of service to you when you need them. For more information to get your design started, please call Chantel or Andrew at 515-478-5776. That's 515-478-5776. Or check them out online or on social media or at BoydCreativePrintShop.com.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh. Wherever your adventure takes you, Arctic Ice Packs are a
Now what are you doing?
substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that
What do you
can
mean?
contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic
What
Ice
time's the
Packs.
game?
Keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really
Well, maybe I wanted to have a meeting afterwards.
keep your wild game and fish,
How do you know? This is Saturdays are my days, man.
try the chili ice. It'll keep your
See, look at this. I gotta go. I gotta go to my real job.
bag of ice cat. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible.
Yeah, Dave is a good man, Jeremy. You got that right.
You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre, Clover Deluxe, and Popular,
I rewrote
Shady
it.
Patch, Ignite, Peace Plus, and Genesis blends, you'll see great food plot results that will hold deer on your ground.
They had their own.
Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products is more than just food plots.
I gotta freshen up some. We got a couple commercials I gotta freshen up.
You'll find proven attractants like Sweet Stuff, High Cotton, Flame Kissed, and Crave that will bring in deer from all around your hunting area. So when it comes to deer management, you should include Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products to make sure the deer in your area are thriving and healthy, setting you up for a successful fall. You can find Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products at a local co-op or farm supply store, or always at www.backwoodshunt.com. If you're not using Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either.
Looking for the ultimate arrow? You want outstanding performance, durability,
Yeah, try to
and
keep that music on less than 10
Have you
seconds.
tried Kool-Aid arrows yet? Born from the trusted Mamba arrows, Kool-Aid delivers exceptional performance at an affordable price for
I had to go
archery.
through Spotify and all these shows. They've tagged the music. I said, guys, we pay for ASCAP.
Or in the
We
field.
can play
With
this.
all the spine and diameter choices you need for target or hunting season. Kool-Aid shafts feature the unique centrifugal weave, maximizing speed and penetration, similar to a rifle barrel. Plus, the quality is unbeatable for the price. Kool-Aid arrows come fletched with flex veins for superior accuracy and quietness. So, for your next tournament or adventure, ask for Kool-Aid arrows at your nearest dealer.
Well, they own Instagram though.
KUHLE-archery.com.
But
Kool-Aid
Instagram
Archery, where innovation
Can we do the live on Instagram?
There's a new
Yeah, but you can't have an Instagram account without a Facebook account, right?
changer.
You
Speed
can have one
Broadheads is the name,
standalone,
and they're available in
but
titanium,
there's where you
aluminum,
get to
and steel
operate both.
designs with
So usually
101
with
25
Instagram,
brain
your Facebook
options.
account is
Speed
live
Broadheads
feed
were
from
designed by engineers who do not settle. They
Instagram,
design their
you
products to
post
be
Yeah, but could we do a 2-hour live on Instagram?
arrow or bolt with a Speed
Don't they
Broadhead.
have restraints on time?
Mast of the blades are off center, pushing the blades
I'm not
inward
sure
in
on
flight.
live
They
stuff.
cannot open at any speed until impact. When the blades push into the patent-pending micro piston, the blades are instantly deployed, creating a fantastic slap cut entry, deploying with the least amount of pressure of any
Hey,
mechanical out there.
Speed Broadheads, there you go.
Accuracy
Woo! Bass Pro had these on sale. Go to BassPro.com. I saw them on sale. You're gonna love them, especially all my crossbow and vertical bow people.
When it comes to our beloved dogs, we crave the finest nourishment for their health.
Here's the ones I'm going to shoot this year, the titanium 100 grains. Look at that.
Offering treats crafted with unwavering dedication. Patriot Paws, a veteran-owned company, proudly produces treats made in
The
USA.
koozie, the can koozie thing's like $49 and the brand's like $30.
Turkey, and beef. Choosing quality treats like Patriot Paws yields significant benefits. These treats, free from antibiotics and hormones,
$49.50
and containing less than 2% salt, support optimal canine
Here, I
health.
can look it up real quick.
Stringent cooking standards ensure safety and quality, giving you peace of mind. Patriot Paws are more than just delicious. They are a testament to quality. By choosing Patriot Paws, you also contribute to vital nonprofit programs, supporting veterans, first responders, and shelter dogs. Find Patriot Paws at your local store
$15.
or visit thepatriotpaws.com to purchase a bag today.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old USA. I had somebody email me saying, "Hey, we're watching you on TV, Outdoors Traditions TV." They went on Carbon TV, and they're still playing our shows. Yeah, I thought that was nice. They said they watched it also. You can go check out Outdoors Traditions TV on Carbon, and we'll have Bowstring Adventures on there starting October 1st. Herman's Fine Jewelers, 2900 University in West Des Moines. That's where you're going to find some of the nicest people in the world. If you need to have someone mount a ring, if you're looking for diamonds, they got over 10,000 diamonds in stock. They got jewelry for any budget. They can do in-store jewelry repair. They also have custom jewelry. They've done some great pieces for me. I've got an elk ring. I got an elk cross. I got a bear claw that they're still doing work. They probably got it done. I got to get over there. Anyway, or if you need something traditionally, the earrings or whatever, anything to make a great memory or a special occasion, Herman's Fine Jewelers, they'll take great care of you. I've been going there for years. 515-222-2600, 515-222-2600. Tell them Outdoors Dan sent you, and they'll treat you like family. I promise. Good people over there. And hey, if you got something laying around you just don't use anymore, take it in there. You'll get more for your money than you will anyplace else, I promise you. 8:54 and some change. Everybody's busy, man. I tell you, busy. It's that time of year. If you're going to be out hanging stands, we say this every year. I'll keep saying it. Don't go up a tree unless you're wearing a safety harness. Please, please, please get up there and make sure you're checking those straps. You should have hopefully already done this, but make sure you check and check the stands, the cables, check everything, because we don't want anybody getting hurt while they're out there relaxing, trying to hunt this year. So
that's true.
Yeah, want to make sure that you always do that. And I had a great show on Wednesday. We had Jared from Onyx on. Onyx has got they got IDAR now. I think I'm saying that right. IDAR. And you can actually get in there, and if you're going out west with that IDAR, I think I'm saying that right. It doesn't sound right,
It
but
doesn't sound right, but I think it is.
I think it's odd. Anyway, you can get down to centimeters in distance if you're out there. We're using the topography on Onyx, where you can actually go and plan your hunt on BLM or wherever you're going to go elk hunting or whatever. That IDAR stuff is pretty neat, but you need to do the Onyx Elite to get that feature. But man, what a great deal! That's awesome. I think we're done. Are we done? We're done. Show went quick.
Yeah, it usually tends to go really quick.
Yeah. Everybody have a good weekend. We'll be back on the air. Jenny's going to have surgery on Mondays, but I'll try to do Buck Talk Radio on Wednesday still. If you need anything, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you next week for sure on Saturday. Until then, God bless you, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Thanks, everybody. Let me know if you need anything. Be safe and have a good weekend, okay? We got to get out of here. Be good.